When you think Pete Davidson has done it all, he somehow finds a way to steal the spotlight again. But this time, it's not about a breakup, a tattoo, or another headline-making fling. Nope, it's about the kind of romantic gesture that makes the internet collectively say, wait. Pete did that? A few days ago, the 31-year-old comedian surprised his pregnant girlfriend, model Elsie Hewitt, with something straight out of a movie, a private jet date. No press, no paparazzi, no clues. Just the two of them and a flight to a mystery destination. Elsie posted on her Instagram story, "Pete is taking me on a surprise date," alongside a photo of him sitting across from her on the jet. Smiling like a man who knew he'd nailed the plan, when they landed, she finally found out where they were, Minneapolis, of all places. But not for the food or the sights. Pete had arranged tickets to see none other than Paul McCartney live at US Bank Stadium. For Elsie, a lifelong Beatles fan, it was a dream come true. "I'm crying, he's so cute," she wrote, and you could feel every bit of that emotion through the screen. But Pete wasn't done yet. He'd somehow made the impossible happen, a backstage meet and greet with the music legend himself. Elsie later called it a special little bucket list moment, saying Paul McCartney was the one person she'd always wanted to meet. Then she sealed it with the caption, "Do I have the sweetest, most thoughtful boyfriend or what?" For a guy once known for chaotic relationships and dark humor, this was a softer, completely different side, and fans noticed. Social media lit up with comments like "Pete's in his husband era and this is the redemption arc we didn't know we needed." But just as everyone was gushing over Pete's glow-up, the internet did what it always does, dug up the past. Almost at the exact same time, Kim Kardashian's old podcast interview started making the rounds again. In it, she reflected on their whirlwind romance, calling it fun but destined to crash. The timing couldn't have been worse, or maybe, for the internet, too perfect. Suddenly, fans were comparing then and now, Pete the Punchline versus Pete the Family Man. Memes flooded X and TikTok. Some joked that Kim must be punching the air, while others simply said, "He finally found peace." And honestly, they might be right. Because this isn't the first time Pete's been in love, but it might be the first time he's been settled. Away from the spotlight, he's focusing on stand-up again, staying out of drama, and clearly, putting effort into something real, whether it's grand gestures or private moments. Pete Davidson's story feels different now. Maybe he's finally learned that love doesn't have to be chaotic to be exciting. And if this private jet surprise tells us anything, it's that for once, Pete's not running from the past, he's flying straight toward his future.